Hey everybody, welcome back to another long hiatus of Dinner and a Show on the Road. I'm Brian. Um, yeah, it's been a while. I'm back, and you thought I was going to review Halloween. Well, joke's on you, I didn't. No, this movie was kind of a special event. It was just like a one night only kind of deal, and honestly I missed a few minutes of it. I got there a little late, darn it. um, but no, I got the majority of it, and it was pretty good. I don't even know if it's like a movie per se. It's more like I mean, it's a comedian movie. Or, I mean, it's not even a movie in the narrative sense. It's just it's just Michael Jr., who's a comedian. He just does stand-up, and it's like he's recording one of his stand-up shows, but just with a bigger budget per se. So yeah, not a whole lot there. But anyway, so for those who don't know, Michael Jr., he's a comedian. He's been on a few late night shows. He's a Christian. And what he tries to do in his sketches is try to encourage people that everyone has a punchline, everyone has a gift and a talent that they can use and deliver to other people. And so in this one is no different. The movie is called More Than Funny. Everyone has a punchline, so like everyone has a gift. Everyone can use their talents to help people, and so that's kind of what this movie does. Granted, very funny. There are very funny moments in the movie. I mean, Michael Jr. has very famous sketches that he does. I mean, it's like he's black, and so he likes doing black culture and white culture, and just kind of how what the differences are, and just laughing at it. One of them being like how black people and white people name their dogs, or how they treat their dogs and stuff like that. So it's just, I mean, so there's that stuff in there too. That one cracked me up. I've heard it so much, but since he's interacting with people, that's what makes it so funny, because it's unpredictable. Whereas if you are doing like a sketch that you've already prepared, it's just different in that sense. But anyway, it's still great, still funny. But yeah, some of the camera work is bad. Not gonna lie, the focus, like the actual focus on the movies are pretty, or on some of the shots are pretty whack. Itself, or just really weird, and I'm like, why is this happening? So, okay, just got through. Okay. Well, that happened. So there's not only was there construction, someone was replacing a tire. That was bad. Yeah, so some of the shots were weird. I'm like, why did you cut to that angle? Some of the editing was off. But and I think the biggest thing for me that kind of messed with me during this video is like there were some nice emotional moments in this movie. I mean, because Michael Jr., he's not just trying to be a comedian, not just trying to be funny. He's trying to give back and have people use their talents to help others. A very touching segment of the movie was Michael Jr. having an artist friend of his. He's like just a pizza delivery driver, and he draws on the side, and he's very good at it. He draws a picture or a portrait of a family who just lost their special needs kid. It's very sad, but this family didn't know it, didn't know that this guy was going to draw a picture of it, but he presented the picture. It's very emotional. Parents were, very touched, and then just immediately cuts over to Michael Jr., and Michael Jr. doesn't even address the video. He just goes on with his comedy sketch, and I'm just like, what? You can't do that. You can't just leave me hanging there. So that's why I kind of felt like, and that wasn't the first time that happened. That happened like at least another time with a maybe two other times. Yeah, it was two other times because there was another guy, like, because that the artist one, that was the second time that happened. First time was a guy that was looking around for homeless people, just trying to get them off the streets and help them get their lives together. And then the third time this happened was him putting on a fake show to raise money to give this family a car. And this is a huge family. I mean, it puts my family to shame. And if you know me, I'm one of 5 kids. This family had like 4 or 5 biological kids, plus two adopted teens, and another like 4 foster kids. I mean, this is a huge army here. So so that was blessed there. That was a very emotional moment, and I think that's where Michael Jr. kind of switched to, everyone has a punchline, everyone has a gift, and they can use it to help others and things like that. So yeah, I mean, it was good. The movie was fine. I just wish that it was more focused in its tone, and that Michael Jr. just kind of didn't leave the video clips of people serving others like out to pasture. That he addressed them more in his sketches and stuff like that. I kind of felt like it was just jarring. It's like, hey, he's doing a funny joke. Ha! All right, let's go to this emotional moment. So. I mean, the message was there. It was great, wonderful, and how you can, how, like, you're being set up, or you're being prepared for, your punchline, That's kind of how he does it, because he's a comedian, he's like, there's a setup and then there's a punchline. And so he does that very well. He explains it very well. But I would say the delivery of his message, just to kind of piggyback on his allegory, is a little short. So I would say for the message, I mean, definitely a high 5. But for the movie itself, you're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna laugh. I was with a whole group of people that I didn't know. We were all laughing. But I think just as the structure of this movie or this show, whatever you want to call it, because I wouldn't call it like a movie per se. I mean, he calls it a movie. I wouldn't call it that. I'd give it a wave because its structure and just execution was just kind of weird. But the message and the heart was there, and you're still going to get a bunch of laughs. So, I mean, take it for what you will. It was a one-night deal. I'm sure that you can like rent it or something online pretty soon. But anyway, that's my take. Hope you guys like it. Until next time, I am Brian, and I will see you at the movies.